So, I'm Jamila, the goddess, and I haven't been feeling very goddessy lately. I'm gonna turn on the other light. I like it bright. So, I haven't been feeling very goddessy lately, and that is because of my hair. I've started a lock journey, and my hair has been looking like this for a little while. It's been probably about. So, this is the thing. I have been wearing my hair in bantu knots for about 2 months. They look really good. So I was like, okay, if I'm wearing my hair in bantu knots, they look this good. And I had faux locks before. This is me with faux locks. It's a little weird to see it, but picture of me with faux locks, right? So I'm like, if I've been wearing my hair like this for this long and I look good, like really good with it, then why not lock my hair? Why not go ahead and just lock it up and make it happen? And so, my daughter's friend had did these parts that I really wanted. These parts in my head. It's like diamond parts. I really want it. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of it is diamond. And I really liked it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are 6. 6 on 2 sides of my head. And then in the back. Let me just see what the back says. Whatever's going on back there. So yeah, I really like these parts. And I said, well, let me just do 2 strand twists with these parts. And I did that. So I did that like the first week of January. Went ahead and did the 2 strand twist. And I actually bantu knotted it. Because again, I had been addicted to bantu knots. But then I said, you know what? I was looking at lock videos online, of course, on YouTube, and I saw that, it kind of fucks up your hair if you use bantu knots too often when you're starting the lock process. So I said, all right, took out the bantu knots and just let it be. And I have been looking like I've run away from somebody's plantation. Seriously. I mean, the thing that I will say is, yes, I could go into a loctician shop and let them do those neat parts, the small ones, the twists, or whatever. But to be honest with you, in my heart, I'm a Rasta. Something about freeform, something about just letting my hair do its own thing. It feels liberating. It feels like I am saying fuck it. I've always been natural. I've always had natural hair, no perm. So, the natural portion is that's basic. That's normal. You know, I didn't grow up with a perm in my head. I didn't grow up with chemicals and stuff like that. I'm Trinidadian, so we've always kind of just kept it natural. But levels, right? There are levels to everything. It's just levels. And what it is doing at this point is challenging so much. Challenging so much. It's like to think of just allowing. Like this month, I've learned a lot. I've gotten a lot of messages about detachment. Like, detach. Living non-attachment. Living a life where you're not just clammed up, over anything, where you can just let go and you can feel comfortable letting go. That's how it feels. And it's beautiful, it's honorable to feel that way. It's honorable to recognize the challenge in the way that you think, in the way that you've been, in the way that you operate. A big part of me refuses to hide, like, this is just what it is and blah, blah, blah. But another part of me is like, but wait, hide it, cover it up. So, it's good space. It's confusing space, but it's worth it to be in a space of new reflection, even with fearful energy, just to be able to acknowledge it, accept it, embrace it, and to challenge it. So, I guess the biggest thing about it for me is that this is just so radically different. Me looking this way, I mean, I will not lie. I think my hair looks crazy and beautiful at the same time. Like, this feels like the struggle. This feels like the struggle. I got a whole lock that's like standing. This is standing straight up. Like, what in the world? But these over here are so thick and just, they're blooming. They're yummy. They feel happy, you know. This side, it just feels really happy on this side. This side feels like, what are you doing to me? And why are you doing it? One thing I have to calm myself down from is from saying, oh, I can't wait until, like, oh God, those thoughts. And I hear that all the time, like people who just put locks in their hair, they're like, oh, I can't wait until my hair grow long. Like, I just want to love, I want to love all of this now. I really want to, like, I really want to embrace what it is now. I want to be like, yo, this is how I look, but I love my look, and really mean that from the bottom of my heart, and really not go back and forth where I'm looking like, why is it looking like this? You know, I really don't want to spend a whole lot of time in the studio. I don't want to let a whole bunch of people touch my hair. One of the things that I'm very intentional about in my hair process and in my hair journey, you know, in this evolution of my crown, is my ability to be able to do my own hair. That's something that's so important to me. I spent a lot of time paying a lot of people a lot of money to do my hair. Like, I remember coming into adulthood and feeling like I don't know how to wash my hair. I don't know how to condition I didn't know how to do my hair. My mother always did my hair. She would always put me over by the sink and she do my hair. So coming into adulthood, and then I wore a lot of braids. So coming into adulthood, I did the same thing, letting people do my hair, letting people wash it, quick weaves and sew-ins and braids and twists and etc. And I'm just at a point where I don't want nobody, I don't want a whole bunch of hands in my hair. I just don't. And when I say I feel like a Rasta at heart, I really do feel like a Rasta at heart. Like, I am, you know, all about a liberation lifestyle. And this is part of my iteration of that liberation lifestyle. This is part of my my indulgence in liberation, my commitment to liberation, my commitment to being liberated in every part of my life, you know, and not just in some parts. And, you know, truth be told, I am happy that I still had this face, right? Y'all see? Serve. Face. Yeah. So I am still happy that I have this face. And it helps. But I could really use your support and your encouragement on this adventure into liberation, because it definitely is new. Jamila, the goddess queen, on Instagram.